Jai Shri Mataji, and good evening, everybody. Let's begin our evening meditation by bowing down to our Divine Mother, raising Kundalini, and giving ourselves bandhan. And let's begin our meditation by praying to Sri Ganesha, who is the Lord of Innocence and Wisdom, that he may help us in our meditation and that he may clear away all the hindrances to going deep and enjoying the meditation. You can take his mantra once. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devye Namo Namaha. Shri Mataji, with your permission this evening, we would like to worship you, and particularly to worship your divine hands, which have worked so hard for us. In the Devi Atharva Shirsha, the sages have written that the great goddess removes all fear with the gesture of her hand. And they gave you the name, Shri Mataji, of Virat Abhaya Hastakam. The great goddess who removes all fear with the gesture of her hand. And in the Sri Lalita Sahasranama, you are given the name Shri Karanguli Nakhotpana Narayana Dashakruti, which means, from your divine fingernails spring forth the 10 incarnations of Sri Vishnu, which take us through our evolution. Shri Mataji, your hands greet us. With your hands, you recognize us. You recognize the divine within us, and you help us to recognize the divine within ourselves. Your hands touch us so that we have contact, direct contact with the divine. Your hands cure us. Many of us have experienced through your divine presence that we were cured of all manner of ailments. Your hands guide us and instruct us tell us which is the right path, and which way we should go and what we should do. And your hands bless us. In the Devi Atharva Shirsha, the sages give you the name of Sri Nirmala Mudra, the pure holy gesture of blessing. And we can take this mantra together, Sri Nirmala Mudra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Nirmala Mudra Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devye Namo Namaha. Your hands teach us and instruct us. And finally, your hands defend us. Shri Mataji, you are the one carrying many weapons for our protection, for the protection that is all that is good in the universe, and for the destruction of all that is evil. And Shri Mataji, we thank you again and again for this. And you have described, Shri Mataji, how you take our hearts between the palms of your hands to protect us and to remove all the fear and the pain which we might feel. And Shri Mataji, we worship you as the one who bestows absolute happiness. Let us take together the mantra of Shri Kaivalya Sukhada. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kaivalya Sukhada Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devye Namo Namaha. And now, Shri Mataji, with your permission, we would like to watch a video of your talk at the Sri Krishna Puja in Switzerland in 1983, followed by an excerpt or some excerpts from the puja itself that followed.
Holy Land, the birthday of Sri Krishna. Sri Krishna is the ultimate of the fatherhood that I described you before, who came on this earth and illustrated the ultimate of that. So on this earth, the highest fatherhood is Sri Krishna's awareness. But in the kingdom of God, we can say in the heavens or even above everything else, besides Sadashiva, who does not take incarnations. He is one of the aspects. Sri Krishna is one of the aspects of Sadashiva, which is the Father. And the Adi Shakti or the Holy Ghost is the other aspect of Sadashiva, which is his power. So when Sri Krishna incarnated on this earth, an aspect of this Adi Shakti came on this earth as Radha. She is the same who came as the mother of Christ. And she gave the name of Christ as the surname of Sri Krishna, as if it's Sri Krishna's name, Krishna, from Krishna. It's called as Krisht, a Krisht in Indian languages. Krisht. And I have told you before why he was called as Jesu or Yeshu. So today we are going to see to the two aspects of Sri Krishna, which were the manifestation of his divine birth. In Rama's life, they showed a man, a Purushottama, the best of the father in worldly affairs. And in Sri Krishna's life, they showed him the highest fatherhood as in Yogeshwara or in divine world. So the first aspect of Krishna we have to understand is the Yogeshwara, and the second aspect of him as the Virata. Yogeshwara means the Lord of the Yoga, or the power of Yoga. He is called because he reached the optimum that one has to reach as a yogi. As if he is the ideal that you have to reach. Now, as a yogi, he was born of a royal family, but he lived in the jungles, in the forests, with the cows, with ordinary people. He used to sleep on the ordinary places, like sometimes on the stone or on the grass, when he would go with his cows for their feeding. Secondly, he was very, very aware, absolutely aware of his powers, without any ego. He had a special power called Samhara Shakti, by which he could destroy all those people who tried to harm the divine manifestation. The Samhara Shakti is expressed as the chakra in his hand, and another is the gada in his hand. These powers were within him, and he acted according to the power of Radha, because she was the one who sustained the power of Sri Krishna. The proof of that is this, that when he was in Gokul with Radha, he did all his Samhara work, Samhara Karya. And afterwards, he just became he's a chariot driver for Arjuna. So for his disciple Arjuna, he became even a chariot driver. Another great quality of Yogeshwara was the complete discretion power built in. So he knew who was a devil and who was not, who is good, who is bad, who is possessed, who is not possessed, who is innocent, who is not. This was built in within him, this power of complete discrimination. And he had a capacity more expressing his witnesshood as a sakshi. He had a capacity he was a Sakshi himself. I should say this way, it's easier to understand. He was a Sakshi, means he had the capacity of witnessing the whole world as a play. At the time of Rama, Rama was the one who got involved into his problem to show as if he is a full human being. So that human beings should not say that he was God, so how could we accept God, because he was God after all. Now, this capacity in him to witness has to be seen in every yogi. The element he controls is ether. We call it as Akash in Sanskrit. This ether, as you know, we are using now for our television, for our radio, for every sort of a collective work. So we have to be in charge of the ether element as yogis. And that is the subtlest of all, in the sense that you permeate into everything with that, and is above all. Like plastic also permeates into everything, into matter, into everything up to the air, but it cannot enter into ether. So the negativity cannot enter into ether. So when you enter into your ethereal zone, you actually enter into the area which is thoughtless awareness. So to achieve your ethereal state, you have to expand your thoughtless awareness. And the sustenance of that is done by Christ, by the Spirit. So you can realize now, as a yogi, your state of mind should be ethereal. And what should be the state of your superego? This is the ego part of it, that you should be in ethereal state. And as a superego, you should see it as a play. You should see the play of the negative. Negativity will run away, but don't get involved into it. Play into their hands. Then the negativity will separate from you. So the ego and superego both rise from the Vishuddhi Chakra. They can be preceded by the Agya Chakra, but are to be sucked in the Vishuddhi. The greatest quality of Yogeshwara is that he is not at all involved into it. Detached, absolutely. If he eats his food, he does not eat it. If he speaks, he does not speak. If he sees, he does not see. If he hears, he does not hear. It has no effect on him, no retention on it, no action on it. Whatever he is complete. 16 petals is complete moon. 16th day of the moon is the Purnima. That is how one has to be complete in oneself, complete confidence in oneself. But the confidence should not be confused with ego. But confidence is complete wisdom, is complete dharma, it is complete love, complete beauty, and is complete God. That's what it should be. Now when he said that you give up all your dharmas and surrender to me in Gita, what he was meaning, that all other things about which you are worried, you give up and become one with me. So I look after you. Give up the responsibility to Sri Krishna. So the complete integrated divinity will start expressing through you. Means if you say that you have to be responsible, then he says, all right, go ahead, start. But if you say that you are responsible. I'm just an institution or an instrument in your hand. Then you start manifesting it well. And that is how your Vishuddhi Chakra gets opened up. This is some part of the Yogeshwara I have spoken to you. But as he is the brain within us, he becomes the brain within us. We have to know all the qualities of a divine brain are with him. So whatever we do with our brain, like intrigue, thieving, the deception, all which are bad things by your brain, as they call it, are done by him for the divine purpose without getting any blemish upon himself. And the other side of it, whatever we do, so-called positive, like politics, like diplomacy, like leadership, all that is his own doing, like even the thinking of the future and all that he does for us. Planning, thinking, all those things. Administration, as a play. Everything is done as a play. Because he is the master. As we call as a sutradhara, the one who does the prologue in a drama, the one who plays with the strings, with the pantomimes. Now the other thing that we have to understand, Sri Krishna at this stage of Sahaja Yoga, that it is the Virata Shakti that is manifesting at this time, and not the Sri Krishna Shakti which was at his time. And the power that is working here is no more that of Radha or of Mary, but of Viratangana. That's why the knowledge of Sahajogis is much wider than the knowledge of all the saints of ages. But is not deeper than that. If you can deepen your knowledge, this wider knowledge will have proper roots within you. So the brain are the roots. Here are the roots of the whole tree of life. Actually, Kundalini comes up and waters the brain first, so that the whole tree of life is drenched in the divine bliss and divine knowledge. So this Virata Shakti that we have to work out gives us the sense of collective consciousness first. First we understand it through our brain power. But the whole brain power is to be guided by the heart, is to be watered. But in Sanskrit is a very beautiful word, sinchana, like dewdrops, sprayed with the love of God. So the integration of this brain has to take with heart and with your liver. Then only the Virata Shakti takes another form. The weapons of killing become the weapons of forgiveness. Every sort of destructive power is used for the construction, as if it is tricked. Like now, I told them a trick, how to trick these gurus. The power that they have can be tricked against them, as he said that their teeth must be put into their necks, into their throats. Instead of taking out their teeth, better put them back into their own throats. And if you can do that, then there is no problem as far as their effect on us is concerned, because we are more powerful and more tricky. Because the Virata Shakti has now taken that form. Like the tree, when it grows upward. But when it is laden with fruit, it comes down. First, it is attractive by its flowers, by its timber, by its all other parts of its body. And people try to destroy it for it. But when the fruits appear, they want to preserve it. And the tree bends down. Its humility is very valuable. So you are the fruits. That Viratangana Shakti, you are the fruits. Because you are so valuable that those people who wanted to ruin or to destroy the divine power from this earth will start thinking that they have to gain something out of these fruits. So today the Virata Shakti has given you a great value. Because people see that by having one Sahajogi with them, it is so precious. Say one ordinary man gets his realization, then he develops his value. In that, his own value, he can be respected, loved, and given the highest if he is a proper Sahajogi. So you should understand today that Virata Shakti is, we are going to worship that Virata Shakti which has given fruits. As a result of that, all these different churches and fanaticism and atheism and communism and all that ism, all these will neutralize because they will see they're benefiting. But you have to become that. That is the biggest thing one has to know, is to bend down towards the Mother Earth, to be humble. Absolutely the humility inside, out, is really going to give you the complete value of Sahajoga fruits. Those Sahajogis who boast about themselves are like the fruits which are getting ruined only on the only fruits which bend down are accepted as good and mature fruits. Not those who accept that they are the fruits. But some of the negative people should not by any chance take advantage of this and say that they are good because they are bending down. It's not the logic. Some of them pose they are humble. Even a rotten fruit bends down. But the mature fruit shows its humility by its weight. That is the Guru Tattva, weight. So from the Viratangana power, we get the power of maturity up to the fruit, and then we become blessed by Guru Prasad. Those who are still involved in getting to better sunshine or getting to better water supply or all these things are not yet matured because the fruit doesn't need anything anymore. It doesn't need anything from the Mother Earth, nor from the elements. But it surrenders, it bends, it bows to the Mother Earth. So the Sahajogi who goes on asking questions to mothers, bringing personal problems, stupid ideas, negativity, all those people are still not yet the fruits. But the matured people are those who surrender, who bow to the Mother Earth. So the capacity to bow is the best judgment of yourself. And leaving everything to the power of gravity of your mother to do every work for you. And leaving all your small little worries behind, you have to rise above these restricting powers and achieve the completion of this Virata Shakti, which ultimately becomes a Madhura Shakti. Madhura, there's no word in English language, but it means a sweet power. Like the fruit becomes sweet. That's how you all have to become very sweet. Krishna tried to make everything very sweet, in the sense it was all Madhura Shakti that was acting. All his play, all his dancing, all his stories, if you read, is nothing but Madhura Shakti. Towards Gopas and Gopis, towards other Sahajogis. So you have to keep your mother pleased by pleasing all other Sahajogis and not other people. They are not important. So today we are going to shorten the puja, and that's why it took so much time upstairs to shorten it. So the time lost is time gained forever and ever. May God bless you.
Arjuna, in thy mercy, thou hast taught me the secret supreme of thy spirit, and thy words have dispelled my delusion. I have heard in full from thee of the coming and going of beings, and also of thy infinite greatness. I have heard thy words of truth, but my soul is yearning to see thy form as God of this all. If thou thinkest, O my Lord, that it can be seen by me, show me, O God of Yoga, the glory of thy known supreme being, Shri Krishna. By hundreds and then by thousands, behold Arjuna, my manifold celestial forms of innumerable shapes and colors. Behold the gods of the sun and those of fire and light, the gods of storm and lightning, and the two luminous charioteers of heaven. Behold, descendant of Bharata, marvels never seen before. See now the whole universe, with all things that move and move not, and whatever thy soul may yearn to see it all as one in me. But thou never can see me with this thy mortal eyes. I will give thee divine sight. Behold my wonder and glory. Sanjaya. When Krishna, the god of yoga, the Yogeshvara, had thus spoken, O king, he appeared then to Arjuna in his supreme divine form. And Arjuna saw in that form countless visions of wonder, eyes from innumerable faces, numerous celestial ornaments, numberless heavenly weapons, celestial garlands and vestures, forms anointed with heavenly perfumes. The infinite divinity was facing all sides, all marvels in him containing. In the light of 1,000 suns suddenly arose, if the light of 1,000 suns suddenly arose in the sky, that splendor might be compared to the radiance of the Supreme Spirit. And Arjuna saw in that radiance the whole universe, in its variety, standing in a vast unity, in the body of the God of gods. Trembling with awe and wonder, Arjuna bowed his head, and joining his hands in adoration, he thus spoke to his God. I see in thee all the gods, O my God, and the infinity of the beings of thy creation. I see God Brahma on his throne of lotus, and all the seers and serpents of light. All around I behold thy infinity, the power of thy innumerable arms, the visions from thy innumerable eyes, the words from thy innumerable mouth, and the fire of life of thy innumerable bodies. Nowhere I see a beginning or middle or an end of thee, O God of all, form infinite. I see the splendor of an infinite beauty which illumines the whole universe. It is thee, with thy crown and scepter and circle. How difficult thou art to see, but I see thee, as fire, as the sun, blinding, incomprehensible. Thou art the imperishable, the highest end of knowledge, the support of this vast universe. Thou, the everlasting ruler of the law of righteousness, the Spirit who is and who was at the beginning. I see thee without beginning, middle, or end. I behold thy infinite power, the power of thy innumerable arms. I see thine eyes as the sun and the moon, and I see thy faces as sacred fire that gives light and life to the whole universe in the splendor of a vast offering. Heaven and earth and all the infinite spaces are filled with thy spirit, and before the wonder of thy fearful majesty, the three worlds tremble. The hosts of the gods come to thee, and joining forms in awe and wonder, they praise and adore. Sages and saints come to thee, and praise thee with songs of glory. The Rudras of destruction, the Vasus of fire, the Sadyas of prayer, the Adityas of the sun, the lesser gods,
Pillow for my back.
the lesser gods Vishvedeva, the two Ashwins, charioteers of heaven, the Maruts of winds and storms, the Hushmapas, spirits of ancestors, the celestial cores of Gandharvas, the Yakshas, keepers of wealth, the demons of hell and the Siddhas, who on earth reach perfection. They all behold thee with awe and wonder. But the worlds also behold thy fearful mighty form, with many mouths and eyes, with many bellies, thighs and feet, frightening with terrible teeth. They tremble in fear, and I also tremble. When I see thy vast form reaching the sky, burning with many colors, with wide open mouth, with vast flaming eyes, my heart shakes in terror. My power is gone, and gone is my peace, O Vishnu. Like the fire at the end of time which burns all in the last day, I see thy vast mouth and thy terrible teeth. Where am I? Where is my shelter? Have mercy on me, God of gods, refuge supreme of the world. The sons of Dhritarashtra, all of them, with other princes of this earth, and Bhishma and Drona and great Karna, and also the greatest warriors of our host, all enter rushing into thy mouth, terror-inspiring with their fearful fangs. Some are caught between them, and their heads crushed into powders. As roaring torrents of waters rush forward in the ocean, so do these heroes of our mortal world rush into thy flaming mouth. And as moths swiftly rushing enter burning flame and die, so all these men rush to thy fire, rush fast to their own destruction. The flames of thy mouth devour all the world. Thy glory fills the whole universe. But how terrible thy splendors burn. Reveal thyself to me. Who art thou in this form of terror? I adore thee, O God supreme. Be gracious unto me. I yearn to know thee who are from the beginning, for I understand not thy mysterious work. Shri Krishna, I am all-powerful time, which destroys all things, and I have come here to slay this man. Even if thou dost not fight, all the warriors facing thee shall die. Arise therefore, win thy glory, conquer thine enemies, and enjoy thy kingdom. Through the fate of their karma, I have doomed them to die. Be thou merely the means of my work. Drona, Bhishma, Jayadratha and Karna, and other heroic warriors of this great war have already been slain by me. Tremble not, fight and slay them. Thou shalt conquer thine enemies in battle. Sanjaya. When Arjuna heard the words of Krishna, he folded his hands trembling, and with a faltering voice and bowing in adoration, he spoke.
दूध कमी घेणार आहे.
It is right, O God, that people sing thy praises, and that they are glad and rejoice in thee. All evil spirits fly away in fear, that the hosts of the saints bow down before thee.
आता दूध घाला.
How could they not bow down in love and adoration before thee, God of gods, Spirit supreme? Thou creator of Brahma, the God of creation, thou infinite eternal refuge of the world, thou who are all that is, and all that is not, and all that is beyond. Thou, God from the beginning,
गोड आहे ना ते?
God in man since man was, thou, treasure supreme of this vast universe,
त्याच्यात ना.
thou, the one to be known and the knower, the final resting place, thou, infinite presence in whom all things are. God of the winds and the waters, of fire and death, Lord of the solitary moon, the Creator, the Ancestor of all, adoration unto thee, 1,000 adorations, and again unto thee adoration. Adoration unto thee, who are before me and behind me. Adoration unto thee, who are on all sides, God of all powerful God of immeasurable might. Thou art the consummation of all. Thou art all. If in careless presumption, or even in friendliness, I said,
घाला.
Krishna, son of Yadu, my friend, this I did unconscious of thy greatness. And if in irreverence I was disrespectful, when alone or with others, and made a jest of thee at games, or resting, or at a feast, forgive me in thy mercy, O thou immeasurable, Father of all, Master supreme, Power supreme in all the worlds. Who is like thee? Who is beyond thee? I bow before thee, I prostrate in adoration, and I beg thy grace, O glorious Lord. As a father to his son, as a friend to his friend,
तो पाणी
as a lover to his beloved, be gracious unto me, O God. In a vision, I have seen what no man has seen
साखर
before.
साखर
I rejoice in exultation, and yet my heart trembles with
असं
fear.
थोडं साखर.
Have mercy upon me, Lord of gods, refuge of the whole universe. Show me again thy own human form. I yearn to see thee again with thy crown and scepter and circle. Show thyself to me again in thine own armed form, thou of arms infinite, infinite form. Shri Krishna, by my grace and my wondrous power, I have shown to thee, Arjuna, this form supreme made of light, which is the infinite, the all, mine own form from the beginning, never seen by man before. Neither Vedas, nor sacrifices, nor studies, nor benefactions, nor rituals, nor fearful austerities can give the vision of my form supreme. Thou alone hast seen this form, thou the greatest of the Kurus. Thou hast seen the tremendous form of my greatness, but fear not, and be not bewildered, free from fear, and with a glad heart, see my friendly form again.
तर साडणार समोरून धरा ना ते. हे तर धरा. Thank you. Now, can I have the comb? The comb?
Hello?
कृष्णाच्या तिथे पांढरे केस व्हायला लागले बरं आहे. At the Krishna's point. Maturity. Now the sindoor.
S'il vous plaît, prenez une photo et ensuite asseyez-vous. Il n'y a pas besoin de rester debout 1 heure.
Yeah. Today let me do it with Krishna's finger. And at Krishna's place. See the Virata Shakti. Release it. So it has a very great significance today that before American tour, which is the Vishuddhi Chakra, I am worshipping the Virat. Yeah. I mean, you are worshipping the Virata here.
Şey Mataji just one. Oh, thank you very much.
Kapur. Yeah. It's all right. It's all right. लागलं काजळ नाही त्याला काय विशेष कापूर जास्त more of लागलं आता थोडंसं प्रभा आहे सगळ्यांना No. No. So, let's get swastika. And in a stroke, you should know how to do it. With a stroke, you should do it. There's no need to take so much time. See? Now, with the cross. The cross should be here nearer that side.
Like to know that.
Like that. Not straight.
Got No couples do that.
झालं चालू होतं. All the chakras can be. कुठ आणि हात झालं.
You see the boots you are touching with the feet.
This is for the hand?
Yeah.
Alright. Good. Best thing is to put this for the feet, for the others for the hand. Yes, you just put them. Her second child seems to be a little upset. She must look after him. Caroline. Vibrations, her hands are shaking. Yeah. Good. Thank you. Now. See. So everybody can apply after the puja. With this it is to be. Like this. You make your own. Alright? Now can we have the chakra? It goes like that. किती तुम्ही केलं तरी ते आपलं काम करून घेतात. Whatever you make fast. They get their things done properly. So now you have the Krishna's thing.
prayer for the artist.
Start the aarti now.